All right, it is now week 6 in the NFL season. We have a record of 45-33 after going 7-7 last week. This is the first week that I am not doing a recap of my picks last week. And I'm not doing it because no one was watching them. I had views on the team of the week versus player of the week. I had views on the picks, but no one was watching the recap. So, I'm taking out the recap, and I'm just going to do a short little recap right at the beginning, give the record, maybe give a couple of thoughts on the week, and move on. So, thoughts on the week. Man, Dallas is really not in the level of San Francisco. Pittsburgh didn't deserve to beat Baltimore. Matt Canada's probably not going to get fired. And Jordan Love, ouch. I started you. So I decided to start Jordan Love over CJ Stroud in fantasy football. Neither one got me the necessary score to win, but Stroud did better. So that's unfortunate. But we're going to get into this week. And on Thursday Night Football, we have the Denver Broncos going to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. This is an easy pick, right? Kansas City's going to win this game by a lot. Now, granted, it's a divisional game. And Denver last year played them close a couple of times. I know they only played a couple times, but they played them close, kind of. So we gotta really see if they do it again or not. The defense is not good this year. It was good last year. It's not good this year. So that's going to be interesting. Baltimore at Tennessee. I'm taking Baltimore here. I doubt that they have a game like they did versus Pittsburgh. For some reason, Pittsburgh just has Lamar's number. Plus, there were a couple things that I wanted to point out. The receivers dropped, I believe it was 7 passes. I don't know if they are counting when Zay Flowers fell down as a drop, since I don't think it ever actually hit his hands. But if they're not, he fell and he would have caught it if he didn't fall over. But Bateman, he dropped one in the end zone. Aguilar, he dropped one on his way to the end zone. Mark Andrews, who's always sure-handed, I think they said he dropped one. Though I don't remember seeing him drop one, and I watched the game. And the fourth down call, by Harbaugh's expression, I feel like there was some kind of miscommunication because they went for it, didn't get it, and then he's holding his hat on the brim, and he's just like either you said don't go for it and just try to draw him off, or you wanted something completely different. Because he looked like he was in shock. So, they didn't get it on fourth down. They dropped one pass in the end zone, which would have been a touchdown. They dropped one, which the guy would have been on his way to the end zone and would have scored a touchdown because he beat the corner. Lamar threw the pick to Joey Porter Jr. in the end zone after the Steelers fumbled the punt, and the Steelers got a safety on a blocked punt. So, the Steelers scored 2 field goals, a safety, a touchdown, didn't get 2, so let's see, let me think. That's 6, 8, another 6 is 14, and another field goal. So, in total, 3 field goals, a safety, and a touchdown. That's how they got to 17. So normally, like, it's just odd. So Baltimore should be able to beat Tennessee without many issues. Washington at Atlanta. I'm taking Atlanta here. Fun fact, Desmond Ridder in college never lost a home game. And he has never lost a home game in the NFL. Fun fact. So I'm going to pick Atlanta here. Washington at Chicago. Congratulations, Chicago. Did I just say Washington at Chicago? What did I just say? I don't know what I said. I'll see you in editing, but you guys know what I just said. In case I screwed up, Minnesota at Chicago. Chicago, congratulations. You traded away Chase Claypool. He was on your team for less than 1 calendar year. You gave up a second-round pick, which was basically a first-round pick because not only was it the first pick of the second round, it was the 32nd pick in the draft, which is normally the last pick of the first round. So you essentially gave up a first-round pick for Chase Claypool. And then you traded him away and a 7th for a 6th. That's one of the worst returns on investment that you can have in the NFL. The only way that would have been worse is if they just flat out cut him. So let's see what Claypool does in Miami. But congratulations on trading him away. And you won a game. How about that? But I said I wasn't going to pick Chicago to win a game until after they traded Chase Claypool. And then they won the game. And then like the next day traded him away. But I'm picking Minnesota to win this game. Seattle at Cincinnati. I'm going to take Cincinnati here. They kind of found a groove last week. And when I was doing my, when I was going through my picks last week to be like, okay, this is the record I had, and now I'm going to update my season record. I could have sworn I picked them to beat Arizona, and I didn't. I'm going to pick them, though, to beat Seattle this week. San Fran at Cleveland. San Fran. This is insane. San Fran is the best team in the NFL. Hands down, no debates, no questions. They are the best team in the NFL. Now, Deshaun, he was medically cleared to play versus Baltimore 2 weeks ago. 2 games ago. He did not play. He was medically cleared, but chose not to play. Cleveland got the brakes beat off of him. Well, mind you, they then had a bye week. And now they're coming into this week. And Deshaun did not practice on Wednesday, the day I'm recording this. He didn't practice. He was medically cleared before the game versus Baltimore. Had a bye week. And now he's not practicing. So either something's in his head about it where he doesn't want to get hit and have it be worse, or he thinks he's going to get hit and it's going to get, worse and he's going to get hurt again. I don't know if there's something psychological about it. We have to see what he does Thursday and Friday as far as practice, but if he sits out again, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a couple of side-eyed looks from his teammates. Being like, bro, you were cleared. Then we had a bye. And now you're still not going to play? If it gets to that situation, I wouldn't be surprised if his teammates are like, really, bro? Now, granted, if he doesn't want to get hit because San Fran's such a great team, I can understand that. Bosa's a great player. Hargrave is a great player. They have a lot of good talent on the defensive side of the ball. But he can't be afraid to get hit. So I am taking San Fran to win this game, Deshaun or no Deshaun. Carolina at Miami. Congratulations, Miami, on winning this football game. I don't know if Claypool would play in this game or not. And I think there was something the head coach said about possibly having him play tight end because he's such a big receiver. He's 6'4", like 240 something or 238, I think, when he came into the draft process, because his comparison was Calvin Johnson, just like as far as the size, height, weight, speed, all that stuff. So, I mean, if you played him at tight end, maybe he'd have success, because at that point he's probably playing safeties or linebackers instead of corners. Indy at Jacksonville. Anthony Richardson, he's hurt again. So I'm picking Jacksonville here. Though Gardner Minshew is not, a bad quarterback. So could he beat his former team? Maybe. But as of right now, I'm taking Jacksonville. Now, much like how with Buffalo, they had some struggles. I don't know what possessed them to think, yeah, we can leave Thursday, get to England on Friday, and be fine for the game in London. But you could tell that they definitely just were not ready to play Jacksonville. So now Jacksonville was over there for, about 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks. Are they going to take time to adjust back to here? So there's the possibility of that, but I'm going to take them to win this game. New Orleans at Houston. God, am I glad I took New Orleans over New England, and I thought it was going to be a close decision. Like, New Orleans, they just beat the brakes off the Patriots. This one I do think is going to be a lot closer. I know Stroud, he did okay versus Atlanta. And, you would have thought he won the game with the touchdown pass to Schultz. I'm going to take the Texans. I am struggling with this one, but I'm going to take the Texans here. I think Stroud is just going to keep improving as a quarterback, and I think they're going to do just enough to win. New England at Las Vegas. I don't know. I don't know what to do about New England. I really don't. Bill Belichick has had his 2 worst losses of his career as a head coach in back-to-back games. So, Mac, I don't know if they're going to bench him, play Bailey. I don't know if they're going to play that other quarterback they had that I think is still in the practice squad. But they got to figure out something. They do. But I'm going to take Vegas to win this game. Now, I don't think they're going to lose by 34. I don't think they're going to lose by 35. But I still think they're going to lose this game. Arizona at Los Angeles Rams. I'm going to take the Rams in this game. Cooper Kupp is back. You also have Puka Nacua. And they lost, a good game to Philly. Arizona, I'm trying to think. They lost by, 2 touchdowns to Cincinnati, I think? If I'm right there. I know James Conner has an injury that's going to keep him sidelined for a while. And that's why I'm going to take the Rams to win. Philly at New York Jets. I'm taking Philly here. While they don't have the greatest games, they're still just finding ways to win. So I'm going to take them Detroit at Tampa. I'm taking Detroit here. They're winning the NFC North. That is 100% clear. My prediction from January last year is going to come to fruition here. And Detroit's winning this game. They are winning this division. And they are going to be, I feel, a threat in the playoffs. They're going to win a playoff game. At least one playoff game this year. New Jersey Giants at Buffalo Bills. Buffalo, if you do not win this game, like if you don't win this game, oh my God. Because, and here's the thing, the Bills should get, I'm going to say about 7-8 sacks. That's probably the floor. If you do not get 7 or 8 sacks, Seattle got 11. Like, the Giants can't block. Saquon's hurt. I don't know if he's going to play, but he's hurt. You've got Daniel Jones is hurt, so we don't know if it's Daniel or if it's Tyrod. The Giants have injuries all over the board, and they haven't scored a first half touchdown on offense this year. They did it on defense through a pick six versus Miami last week. Like, the Bills should blow out the New Jersey Giants. I'm sorry. And until the Giants play better, they will still be the New Jersey Giants. All right, Dallas at Los Angeles Chargers. Dallas. Holy hell. We see what happens now that you don't face a bad team. San Francisco was the first good team that Dallas had to play this year. They beat up on the Giants, beat up on the Jets with no Aaron Rodgers. It's Zach Wilson at that point in his first start of the season. Then you lose to Arizona, who was able to run the ball on you. You come back and you beat the New England Patriots. So, get this straight. Giants, bad team. Jets, not very good. Improving, but not very good. Patriots, bad. And you lost to an Arizona team that fights hard. And then you got blown out by San Francisco, the best team in the league. I don't know if you can beat the Chargers. I honestly don't. And here's the thing. Now you're going to have Dan Quinn coaching. Now, mind you, we're not talking about head coaches. We're talking about coordinators here. Coaching against Kellen Moore. These two guys went at it against each other in practice every single day. So, Kellen Moore knows his defense, and Dan Quinn knows his offense. This is going to be interesting. The only thing that no one knows each other is going to be Mike McCarthy calling the offense against... Who's the defensive coordinator for the Chargers? Raheem Morris, right? That's the defensive coordinator? No, wait. Well, I know the head coach is a defensive-minded head coach, but is he calling the defense? Or is Raheem Morris? I don't know if Morris even is the defensive coordinator of the Chargers. I'm picking the Chargers. Until Dallas can show me that you can beat not the worst teams in the NFL, or teams that are among the worst in the NFL, I can't pick you to win games. I can't. So, I mean, beat the Chargers, blow out the Chargers, and I'll have a bit more faith in you. Because the Chargers, they're not a bad team at all. So, we'll see how this goes. But that is it. If you guys did enjoy this, do me a favor and leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on. I'll see everyone in the next video. Thanks for watching.